A warm welcome to you, my friends, from the Republic of Dominican. And today we will be talking about visas in Dominican. So that means how to get one, do you even need one, and what documents you need to enter the Republic of Dominican, and how long you can stay here without a visa. But before we begin, I would like to ask you to subscribe to our Telegram channel called House of Your Dreams. Link will be in the description. So you should subscribe because there we will have giveaways and you will hear the freshest news about real estate here and about any other questions that you might have. And today I want to talk about something that happened to us not too long ago, about how we got to the territory of Haiti. So why did we go there, and how did everything go, and how you could get a visa. Well, I mean, how you could continue staying here, or how to get stamps, all in the time frame of about 40 minutes. And we did this all by ourselves, with a little bit of help of some very good people. To start, a lot of countries don't even need a visa to enter Dominican. But the only thing you would really need for those people is an international passport. So that whenever you get to the border, the only thing you need to show is your international passport. And once you get there, you need to fill out something called an e-ticket, on which you would need to write about the race that you took here and the race that you will take back, which is something that you would have to have, and of course where you will be staying. Of course you'll be doing that by showing the address. Once you do that, they will give you a QR code that you have to show wherever you go. And with that QR code, you can stay for 30 days. In some cases, they could let you stay even for 90 days. But how can people stay here for years on end without any visas or anything like that? Or without the feeling of discomfort? Well, to be dead honest, the Republic of Dominican is a very laid-back country, and they will let you stay here as long as you want. But there is one condition. There is official taxes that you would have to pay, whenever you leave. You would have to pay these taxes if you would stay longer than you're supposed to. So if you were to stay more than the given 30 or 90 days, then you would have to pay special taxes. So that is the tax. The tax is called overstay. And these taxes are official, of course, and you have to pay $90 for every year you overstay. And if you were here to stay for more than 5 years, then that would be around $400 to $450. So that is one minus, but whenever you leave, of course everything is official, so whenever you leave, you just pay by card. But it's nothing too big, and every time you leave and come back, that will go back to zero, so you don't have to pay those $400, $450 that you paid before. So there's nothing really to worry about. So you can stay here as long as you need or want. But sometimes you would like to reset that number, so you've been living here for more than a year, and you need to do something or just reset that number, or do anything else, to be official and everything, or open a bank account, like we had an example with that. And to do that in the 30 days that you just came to the Republic of Dominican, and during those 30 days, you can go to the bank and open one, or get a debit/credit card, or open up a bank account in a different currency, or alternatively in this currency. But about that, I'll probably film a different video. But for now, I'll be telling you on how we reset that number. And I'll be telling you how we were able to stay here for 3 years, and how not too long ago we reset that number to 0. And for that, we went to the border of the country Haiti. That trip was like its whole other excursion. And here's the thing, to where we live to the border of Haiti is around 6 to 7 hours by car. So we talked about it and we decided to leave during the night. We talked about it to people that knew what they were doing, and they told us that it was best to get there in the morning. And they told us that the customs there open at 9 a.m. So we went there. The road there was good. It's quite easy to get there during the night. So right now, I'll be talking to you about the whole procedure. You can do that all by yourself. I will tell you how to pay for everything without any overpayment or intermediaries. So in total, there are 4 different payments, because in your passport they will put 4 stamps. The first stamp will be leaving the Republic of Dominican. The second stamp will be the enter of Haiti. The third stamp will be the exit of Haiti. And of course, the fourth stamp, as you could tell, would be the entrance of the Republic of Dominican. And that stamp will be the starting point of your stay in the Republic of Dominican. So from the date of that stamp, you will have another 30 days. The procedure itself is kind of fast. We did everything in 40 minutes, and we got help from a very good person. And he did tell us that you will be greeted there, and the people there will give you their own type of ways to do it without any special payments. And they will be doing anything for whatever you will be ready to give them. So the first thing that you need to do whenever you get to the border, by the way, we did everything in the city of Dajabon. It's on the border with Haiti. Of course, there's other cities that you could go to like Pedernales, but it was easier for us to do it in Dajirbares. So anyways, at the beginning, you get in line, then you fill out a questionnaire, then they will take your fingerprints, then they will take a picture of you, and then with that filled out questionnaire, you walk up to the window, and at that window, you pay for your overstay. So this is about those taxes that I was talking about. So for how long you overstay, you have to pay for. Then you walk up to the neighboring window, and at that window you hand them their passport where they will put a stamp in it, and that stamp will say that you left the Republic of Dominican, and that will cost you $20 per person. So let's move on. The first stamp is $20. So again, after that, you will need to walk to Haiti on a bridge. And there stuff really starts to happen. There's a lot of people there, a lot of people from Haiti. There's just so many people, like from 100 to 200 people just there. I mean, very unexpected for us. Actually, me and my wife got a little bit worried. I mean, a lot of strange people and a bunch of chickens just there. And the people there, they were just taking the chickens by the legs and carrying them, multiple chickens by the hands, just walking around with them. I mean, like 10 to 20 chickens, then there's a bunch of trucks and just a bunch of people. And a bunch of ponds, just really dirty, everyone's screaming. But in our case, a boy helped us. He came up to us and offered us to help. But he was part of like a tourist service, so they would help out people. So he just took us by the hand and took us through all of these people, but we didn't stand in any lines. We were just trotting on through all of these people. So then we walked about 200 meters to the border, and of course there will be a place to enter. So the guy took our passports and gave it to the person in the window. We of course paid. So for 2 people we paid $35. So every person it's around $17. And that's for the stamp of the entrance of Haiti and of course the exit. And that took us about 3 minutes, which usually shouldn't happen. It usually takes longer, but we didn't take that long because we came here in the morning and there was no people. And after that, we went straight back to Dominican. So we just went there, they put the stamps in, we paid, and we went straight back to the Republic of Dominican. So we went through all of that dirt, all of those people, and quickly went to the customs of Dominican. And there we went through different doors, and again they asked us to fill out a questionnaire. So we filled it out, and they took our fingerprints again and photoed us. And lastly, they put another last stamp to show that you entered the Republic of Dominican. And that costs $10 per person. And that's it. That's the whole procedure. So let's count. 4 stamps, 20 Dominicans, so an entrance exit that would be $30, and then another 17. So in total, $47, and for 2 people, $94. So in total, $100 for 2 people. And of course, we thank the people that helped us. That boy that helped us do everything extremely quickly. We gave him a tip of $18. So my friends, that's the procedure. A quite nice adventure, but we have a new stamp, and we also opened another bank account, so we can do everything else now. So anybody that does this type of procedure, do not be afraid. Everything's okay. You could do this all by yourself, but the only thing is you'd have to get there earlier to avoid all of those people. And of course, you need to check about certain days that are recommended to go there. They have these open market type of days, which is, I think, Monday and Friday. You probably shouldn't go there on those days because all the people from Haiti go to Dominican to sell their stuff. So that would be really uncomfortable. So my friends, if you ever need to do this, you could use this procedure. All of this was just information for you guys. So thank you for watching, and a very warm welcome from Dominican.